So one of the things that you might have noticed on those electric field demonstrations is merong specific way kung paano binabago ng isang source charge yung space around it. And it actually depends on the shape of the charged object of the source of the electric field and also their nature of charge, whether they are positive or negative. Now, there are rules that we need to follow if you want to visualize electric field on a paper. Okay, we will discuss them today or in this part of the module. So we will introduce the concept of electric field lines. So these are convenient visual representation of electric field or of the electric field vector. So the first rule is about saan patungo yung iyong mga arrows. Okay? Remember that electric field is changing all the space around it. That's why you have arrows like this pointing or away or towards the source of the electric field. And then, if you have a negative source charge, you can see that electric field should point towards it. Papasok sa kanya, diba? Entering it. While if you have a positive source of electric field, the electric field lines should point away from the source. Like this. Leaving it. Entering, leaving. Towards, away. Remember, this is consistent to the previous discussion na ang direction ng isang electric field vector ay direction ng isang point charge kung merong point charge on that point. So if you will put a point charge here, of course it will move that way. Here, move that way because it will get repelled. But if you have a positive point charge here, it will move that way. Here, it will move towards the negative source. Okay, so it's consistent with the previous discussion about placing a positive test charge to understand where the direction should go. So that's the first rule, okay? Now, the second rule is about the number of lines or the density of the lines. If there are more lines coming in or out of a source charge, that means na yung charge na yun ay may mas malaking magnitude. So dito sa A, B, and C, obviously, C, it has a larger magnitude of source charge, or the magnitude of source charge, letter C, is larger than A and B. That's why there are more lines coming out of it. It's more capable of changing the space around it. Also, you will notice na, di ba parang shape of the sun with sun rays. You will notice that the lines on the surface as it radiating out are gradually the spaces are gradually getting larger between the lines, diba? Pero around the surface, near the surface, the lines are very much close to each other, diba? As compared with the outer, kung saan ayan, naglalayo-layo na sila sa isa't isa. The density of the lines also also represent the inverse square relationship between distance and E, or E field strength. Diba? The closer you are from the source, the larger electric field strength it is, or there is at that point. So you can see that on how close the field lines are in the region close to the source. The next rule is laging perpendicular sa surface yung pagdodrawing mo ng electric field line. That's why you don't see electric field lines like this. Parang paaraw yung nakikita mo, di ba? Because it should be drawn perpendicular to the surface. How will you know that's it perpendicular like this, di ba? And then, electric field line should not intersect. Do not intersect. That means you can't draw something like this. You shouldn't intersect. Kasi pag naglagay ka ng point charge doon, does that mean na dalawang electric field strength yung nararanasan niya at that particular point? Which would be wrong kasi isa lang yung source mo, diba? You only have one.